You ever find yourself in a social setting where you want to talk to somebody but you get nervous or talk yourself out of it? Well, we're going to talk about a few terms and concepts that we've learned in class to help you be more prepared for these situations and figure out what's going on inside your mind when you make these decisions.
So in our scenario, we're going to talk about the social setting first of all with proxemics. In the social setting, it's 7 to 12 feet. Now in that 7 to 12 feet, a lot of things can happen. See, the guy has 3 seconds before anxiety kicks in and other things develop, as in he's planning out the conversation in his head, he's thinking of the conclusion, and the conclusion might be different than actually what happens. So here, we'll say in a bar scene, he has to walk up to her in the 7 to 12 feet, and in the 7 to 12 feet can occur an awkwardness where he has to approach her if she doesn't notice him. Whereas if they were to make eye contact or even a simple smile, a conversation can be initiated. Our second concept is normative influence. Plan behavior based off what society thinks you should do. So in this situation, the guy wants to talk to her to form a mutual acquaintance or even a relationship. In this situation, we're 7 to 12 feet, it's more likely that he's going to want a relationship. Our third concept is artifactual communication. Now with this can be anything on your body. It includes tattoos, jewelry, clothing, styles of hair, shoes, literally anything that's on your body. Now in this situation, which is in a bar, we'll say that he's dressed up in a suit and tie and dress pants, whereas she is in a dress and wearing jewelry. And this exemplifies that she is, and both him and her are trying to look good to impress. Our fourth concept is planned behavior. Now this is his overall intentions before he even talks to her. So before he goes up to her and initiates conversation, he has to have a predisposition of what exactly his intentions are. And our fifth concept is body language. This is one of the most important aspects of communication, which is nonverbal. Now with this, it includes posture, eye movement, smiles, some basic things. Now, first of all, with body language, the guy is going to notice, her figure, her hair, her overall beauty, which attracts him to want to initiate that conversation. Now, moving into the actual conversation with body language, throughout communication, there's body shifts as well as eye contact, which is very important. You have to look in both eyes rather than just one eye. And also being able to smile while you talk, adding that charisma is an important aspect of this communication. And our last concept is systematic processing route, which is low effort but fast judgment. Now here's where the actual communication part comes into play. So when he first approaches the girl, he's going to start off something small with an icebreaker. It can consist of, where are you from? Which is a good one. So then, based off that topic, she'll say words that might initiate a certain topic in his head to move forward from that conversation. As a conversation occurs, there's an awkward silence that happens in between these topics. Now that is the opportunity for the guy to change the topic of conversation or add on to it.
So let's review what we learned. Proxemics, overall distance. Normative influence, how others expect you to behave. Artifactual communication, how you appear to others. Planned behavior, your intentions in a social interaction. Body language, primary source of nonverbal communication. Systematic processing route, low effort, fast judgment decision making in social conversations.